Hello everyone and welcome back. Today you guys are actually going to be trying out some new makeup with me. I have a ton of new things, including this gorgeous eyeshadow palette that I just could not wait to dip into. I got it last night after I got done with my clients. I literally got home at like 10:30 and I was like, I'm waking up tomorrow and I'm filming with this. So that is obviously what I did, as you guys can tell with my eyes. I'm trying some new foundation from Benefit, some new concealer. This stuff isn't like, some of it isn't new. It's just new to me. So with all of that being said, if you guys are interested on learning how to get this look, getting ready with me, looking at some new goodies, seeing what I think about them, first impressions, etc, then let's just go ahead and get started in today's video. While you guys are watching, you already know to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And now let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm starting this look with the eyes just because I don't know how much fallout is in these eyeshadow palettes or the little eyeshadow singles that I'm using today. So I guess I'm going to start off by priming my eyes, and I'm going to be trying out the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Camouflage Concealer. This one might be a tad bit too dark because my foundation is obviously going to be a lot darker. Look at that difference, girl. I am pale on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of this all over my eyes. I'm not really sure how much to put on there. Ooh, I feel like this is gonna be a really, really good eyeshadow base because it's super thick. I know this concealer looks a little funny being as dark as it is right now with my pale skin, but because I'm using a darker foundation, I use a darker concealer with it. So if you guys are wondering what shade this is 250 Bisque. So I do need to set this concealer, but I don't have a new setting powder to set it with. So I'm actually going to use this eyeshadow palette by Karity, and this is their matte eyeshadow palette. It has 21 shades, and look how beautiful. And they just so happen to have a super light shade inside of here. So I think I'm actually going to take this one right here, which is called Luxuria, and I'm going to take that just all over my eyelid and set that concealer with it. I'm actually really excited to be trying out this eyeshadow palette because it's all matte, but it's all rainbow shades, and I feel like it's so difficult to find good matte colorful shades. So I'm really excited to see if these are good quality and they do blend really well. So we're gonna try that out. But I have these new Dose of Colors Block Party shadows that I bought. I bought a couple of colors, and I got this one that I'm sure you guys are familiar with, Teal Me More. And it is so beautiful, and I want to use this shade today. So I think I'm gonna use like the blues and greens inside of this palette. Kind of like this section right here. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just go into it. I think the first color I'm gonna dip into for my transition shade is the color Fiend, which is like a mint bluish green shade up here. It's almost like a Tiffany blue color. And I'm going to take that on a, oh man, this is all rubbed off. This is a Morphe, I want to say it's a R37, but I'm not sure. It's, yeah, Morphe R37. So far this shade is blending out really, really well, and I am able to build it up pretty well. I will say it does take a couple of times dipping into the shade to build it up, but once you do, it is a really, really pretty mint shade on the eye. I would definitely say it is true to color. I know sometimes when you take an eyeshadow and put it on the skin, it looks a lot different, and that's really disappointing to me, but this one is actually showing up really, really true to color, which is awesome. I'm switching out brushes because I wanted something a little bit more tapered, so I'm just taking this Sigma E38. Yeah, E38, and then I'm gonna take the shade Wicked, which is like the green shade right here underneath that one. And I'm gonna work it into my crease and my outer corner. I'm actually really liking the fact that I can build these colors up and it's not just like one swipe and it's super pigmented, because it is super easy for me to blend out and get that like nice transition between the two shades rather than having something that's super pigmented and won't blend out. I think this is just blending, I mean, amazing. And to know this eyeshadow palette is $20, pretty good deal. So far, I'm having really amazing luck with this eyeshadow palette. I think it's blending out insane, like so good. The pigmentation's really good. It's there, it's true to color, so we're gonna keep on trucking on. And I'm actually gonna try a new brush, and this one's also from Karity. I'm gonna go ahead and take the E30 brush and use it with the color Enchant right here and work Enchant into my crease in my outer corner right on top of where we just put Wicked. All right, that color is beautiful. That is like a perfect sea foam. Like, this just reminds me of the ocean. This look so far reminds me of the ocean. This look is getting me so excited so far. So now I'm going to take the color Phantom. This is like a dark navy blue shade. I'm going to use that to deepen up this look. And I'm using the Morphe M506, which, as you guys can see, is a little bit smaller than all the brushes I've been using so far, because I don't want to make this look too dark, but I want to give it a little bit more dimension inside of the crease. If you guys have watched any of my tutorials before, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out the inner corner, and I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to do that, just because I don't want to use this one because it's a little too tan to cut the corner with. I want it to be very bright. So, like I said, I'm just using a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Whew. This is scary. Alright, so 30 minutes later, I literally just took so long doing that, but I try and concentrate so hard because that's like one of the most important parts. But now I'm going to use this Dose of Colors Block Party shadow in the color Teal Me More. Such a beautiful shade. I've only swatched it, I've never used it. Unfortunately, this color is a lot darker on me than I thought it would be. I was excited because I thought this would like pop with the eye, but it's not. It's not doing what I thought it was gonna do. I actually got another Block Party, and this one's in the color Slinky, and it's like a really pretty metallic silver shade. So I'm gonna put that into the inner corner and hope that it'll kind of brighten up this look and give it a little bit more dimension, because I feel like everything's just kind of blending together, unfortunately. Although this look is turning out pretty, it's not what I imagined. I still want it to be brighter, especially on the inner corner. I really want to make it pop. So I'm going to try using this Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadow, and this is in the color Pure Intention. It's a really, really pretty foiled color, so I'm hoping this can help save this look. I'm just going to mention something to you guys. $5, $20. There's drugstore options out there, you guys. I'm not saying that I don't like this, but there's a lot better out there for $20 in my opinion. I just feel like, yes, it's foiled, but it's not like, whoa, you know? Whoa. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, I got 4 of those shades because I am a pro on namies.com and they have a discount with them. So I was able to get them for I think like $14, but I mean, even for $14, they still a little pricey. And the lashes I'm using are the Euphoria by Jazzi lashes. These are in the style Honeylove. They're a little bit more natural, but they still are a little dramatic. So I'm gonna try these out with this look off camera because it takes me like 20 minutes. And then I'll be right back when those are on, I'll be right back so we can do the rest of the face. So while I'm waiting for these lashes to dry, I wanna correct myself. This Karity Matte 21 eyeshadow palette is not $20, it is $29. So it's not holla for $1, it's holla for $1.50. I mean, 21 shades for $29 still ain't bad. And you got the whole rainbow. And you got yourself some neutrals in this palette. Like you have your 2 creams, you have some good transition shades, you have some cooler transition shades, some warmer transition shades. some pinks, blues, purples, reds, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I think I'm gonna do brows, and I'm also trying out this new, it's not new, it's new to me, this Karity Brow Goals, and it's a 3-in-1 brow pencil, powder, and brush. I'm pretty interested to see what this is about. I'm not gonna lie, this is ginormous, and it's just a little intimidating, but that's okay. Okay, brush is right there. Pencil is right here. And powder, it's like a little, oh god, I don't know if I can show you guys. It's like a little sponge right there. Huh. Never seen a tan that looks so bad. No, but I've never seen a sponge with powder. I don't know. We're gonna try it out and figure it out together. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, the shade that I'm using is called Totally Taupe. So now I'm just going to set my brows with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. The next product I'm going to try is this e.l.f. Natural Glow Lotion on my face, and kind of use that as a primer and see if it'll make me more glowy. That smells really good. So I'm looking at my skin up close, and it feels really good, like it feels like a lotion, but it's also very glowy too, so that's really cool. Obviously it's a glow lotion, but sometimes they're not as glowy or they're sparkly or whatever, but I'm not having like glitter flakes on my face, it just looks glowy. So moving on, I'm gonna try this new Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. I don't know what shade I am, so I'm gonna Alright, so this is shade number 3. Yeah, I think that matches pretty good. I'm really going by pumps because it's just a little squeezy tube, so I don't really know how much to put on here. I added a little bit more because this foundation is pretty light coverage, so now I'm just building it up to more of a medium coverage. I think the foundation looks pretty good so far, so now I'm just taking that same Lancome concealer that I was using earlier, and I feel like that may be a little too tan, but that's okay. Wow, this Lancome concealer actually blends out like amazing. I'm not having any problems with it, and it covered up my bags like flawlessly. Wow. I'm going to use a product that's kind of new to me, not new to you guys, but this is the Tartiest Pro Glow Palette, and I got this in my FabFitFun box, and I have only used it a couple times, but I'm going to try and use this Sculpt color right here. And I will say, from using this contouring palette a couple of times, this contour shade that I'm using right now gets muddy pretty quickly, so you just have to be careful with how much you use. So like I said in the beginning, I don't have a new setting powder, so found my brush. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just set all of my concealer with that. A new bronzer, so I'm just going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because it is a very warm bronzer, and I want to warm up my face again, just because I feel like this Tarte palette definitely is maybe a little too ashy for my skin tone. It's a great cream contour, but you have to be very careful or else it gets very muddy and very ashy very, very quickly. I don't really care to use a blush today, so I'm just going to go straight into highlighter, and I'm going to use the colors Stunner and Fire, which are these two shades inside of this contouring palette. I was kind of rushing through the face because I want to just like go back onto the eyes because this palette is so freaking good. So now I'm going to take this teal shade again out of that palette, just called Fiend. Smoke out my lower lashes. Alright, I'm basically just taking the same colors that I did on top and putting them on the bottom. So now I'm going to take the shade Wicked using this same brush. This is my Morphe E17 in case you guys are wondering. I don't think I'm going to go in with the darkest shade with this palette just because I don't want to darken it up too much anymore. Alright, and I think I'm going to take this liquid eyeshadow again and kind of highlight the inner corner. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to coat my lower lashes. Alright, I need to pick out a lip color, and I have 3 from Karity here. These are their Lip Lock liquid lipsticks, and I have the color Keira, the color Tamar, and the color Fade Out. And that's what the 3 look like. They're such beautiful shades, and I've used every single one of them. I think I'm going to use the lightest shade, which is Keira. I'm not loving the combo of the eyes with this lip color, so I'm actually going to keep the lip color but kind of tweak it a little bit. So I'm going to use this Essence Long Lasting Lip Liner in the color Lovely Frappuccino. I'm trying a different gloss. This is a Tartiest Glossy Lip Paint in the color Hella. Okay, here we go. I'm satisfied with the eyes, satisfied with the lips now, so I guess this is a completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial and getting ready with me, trying out all these new things. If you guys want me to do any more looks featuring this Karity eyeshadow palette, I'm more than happy to do it because there's so many different looks that I could create with this. Like, I'm hyped to use it. So let me know what other shades you specifically want me to use, or if you guys even want me to try out more looks with this eyeshadow palette. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!